특하군요.
Hello to all the amazing people, TheNeomare here, and welcome to another episode of Limbus Company. Also, welcome to my channel. I do long series of games I truly enjoy, put them in playlists, and well, go and check some of those out, find your favorite game, binge watch it, like, subscribe, that's what I would do, but you do you. But however, you're here for this game, right? Limbus Company, a gacha from Project Moon, a very generous gacha. I've been trying to keep up with the content they released for this game, but it's just a little bit too fast for me. So I just relatively recently finished the where is it? The chapter 4 here, and then I unlocked the possibility to actually play the advanced Mirror of Mirrors dungeons, but I didn't have time to actually do it yet. And then now they released a new thing called the Magic Hell Bus. So since the Magic Hell Bus is a limited time event, we're gonna be doing that and postponing the Mirrors of Mirrors, but that's okay. That's okay. I came into this game a little bit later than most of the big fans, so I'm still catching up a little bit, also because of my schedule and my work and everything. Like, I'm playing some other games as well, but I'm gonna catch up, maybe, probably, possibly. Very happy with my team of sceners, like, very happy with my efflorescent E.G.O Spicebush Yisang. Yeah, that's one good one. You know what? Let's actually go and buff him up a little bit. Oh, we could up tie to 4. I don't know, should I do that? Let's wait with that a little bit. There's a little bit drama going around with the up tie to 4. I'm not gonna go into details right now, but they're gonna figure it out. But long story short, like, supposedly it's a little bit too expensive because it uses shards and a lot of threads, and people are like, oh no, how can we even do this? Well, thing is, you don't have to up tie everything to 4. Like, things are valuable because they are rare. I don't know, do people really try to like play this game like 100% free and try to get everything? What kind of gacha would that be, right? So, But anyway, I said I'm not gonna go into it, so let's try not to. But what we will do though is I will go and get this bad boy to level 34. Why 34? I don't know. Maximum level 35, but we're gonna go 34 here, and then I'm gonna let him slowly level up as we do stuff, I guess. That's optimal, I think. I don't know. That's gonna be super slow though, but yay, level 34. Wait, what's the max level right now? No, it's 35 still. Okay, good. Anyhow, let's see what this new feature is. I have no idea, I have no clue. It's just, I just know it was coming, and let's do it. The Magic Hell Bus looks a little bit cartoony. I like cartoony. The Magic Hell Bus, something. Right, so, oh wait, what? Okay. The Magic Hell Bus, strange seas ahead, embark on a pelagic journey, all hands on deck to remodel the bus. So this thing is on until the 9th of August. So we have a couple of weeks, well, we have exactly a couple of weeks to do it. So we collect scrap boxes. Rarely you may obtain rare horseshoe with bus modifying scrap from clearing event stages, main story stages, or dungeons. Rare horseshoe with bus modifying scrap is converted to 20 bus modifying scrap. Okay, we got the scrap box. Clear event stages, main story stages, or dungeons turn bus modifying scrap. Okay. You can redeem various rewards from the scrap box based on the number of bus modifying scrap you have. Okay, well, none of these rewards are really... Oh, okay, it gets better and better, and there's a lot of stuff. Oh boy, 4,000 scrap total to get the sea event. Well, we want that, right? Oh, what has my life? No, and never mind, we are having fun. So hopefully it's not too grindy. We'll see. Event identities and E.G.O on the team boost the amount of bus modifying scrap earned. Oh, really? During the event, having the listed identities and E.G.Os on your team increases the amount of bus modifying scrap earned. So we need Molar Boatwork Fixer Sinclair, Molar Boatwork Fixer Ishmael, Soda Ryoshu, and Soda Honglu. How can we get these? Are these in here? Please tell me these are in here. Oh, there we go. Molar Boatworks Fixer Sinclair. Soda thing, okay. So as you collect more, you'll be able to collect more. Well, that sounds, that reminds me of something. But I can only see the Muller Boat Works Fixer Sinclair and one of the things here. Where are the other things? How do we get other things? Do we have to like extract them maybe? Well, let's go and play, right? It's like enough jibber jabber. What's that? Oh, that's, wait, what? That's the same thing as that? Really? Okay, 2 buttons for the same thing. Well, okay. Oh, because this goes here. This is the actual scrap box, but you can also click it here. Okay, okay then, Project Moon. Let's go, gather scrap. 451, the beach episode. Check rewards. Okay, that's again the same button. They really don't want you to miss that one. The beach episode. After a long journey through a tunnel, we finally arrived at a place called the Great Lake. Ah, the great outlands. Taking in the view of the vast and turquoise waters, the sinners begin excitedly chattering about what they want to do at the beach. But are we really here on vacation? No, we're gonna clean up the beaches. Beaches? Okay. Yeah, beaches. Like, you know, sand and stuff. It's been about 2 weeks since we took care of the job at K-Corp. No, it's been like yesterday, but okay. And the immense dullness of traveling through a nest by car. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was like... Actually, it was like 2 weeks. No, it wasn't. I was just doing some other stuff. Time flies, dude. And the immense dullness of traveling through a nest by car was just starting to sink in. Pretty sure I saw a road that looked exactly like this one 30 minutes ago. Oh well, it is what it is. The way roads are built in the nest and back streets is rather dissimilar. If we were navigating the back streets, we would have been able to find a shortcut through the alleyways and corners. But navigating a nest in an automobile means driving through this absolutely abominable traffic congestion. I guess that's why people with cash to spare spend it on V-Corp's warp trains and such, yes? The warp trains, they are... The bus fell silent, as though everyone seemed to simultaneously recall the warp train they saw in the mirror worlds. I think I prefer riding the bus. Well, we know something about these warp trains. Some really bad stuff happens in them while they're warp. Watch my elaborate Ruina playthrough for details. The cord. Why don't we all take a nice little nap, like Kate? I'm bored to death just staring out of the window. So we spent days upon days of boredom on the bus, making very little progress towards a tunnel that seemed to lead somewhere. We're almost there. The road will free up once we exit this tunnel. Just as Foss said, the traffic jam appeared to visibly improve, allowing us to make actual progress. That's good. I can't see much yet, but I'm glad we are almost there. Speaking of which, our destination was... Yes, indeed. Once again, we were being blindly led along by our guide to who knows where. Don't you think it's about time he started telling us where we are going? Dante is asking where our destination is. I was asking if you could start telling us where we're headed before we leave, but I thought better of it. Our current destination is... our final destination is Lobotomy Corp, branch located at E.G.O. What was that, Ishi? You up? You spooked me. Oh, sorry. I wasn't sure why Ishmael suddenly jolted, but I decided to carry on with our conversation for now. Oh, is that gonna be her chapter? Once they release it? Maybe. Ishmael's chapter next. Is that a hint? Maybe. Wait, so by our final destination you mean... We are currently headed to a temporary stop. Just as Virgilius finished his sentence, the bus emerged from the lengthy tunnel. Whoa! That's... I looked to the window, which had suddenly turned bright, and the cleanest sandy beach and the most turquoise blue ocean I had ever seen graced my eyes. Do I behold a great lake yonder? With Don Quixote's enthusiastic exclamation, sinners began waking up from their naps one by one. Phew, no, that's a sight I've not seen in a long time. Oh, Greg, darling, you've been here before? I've only ever heard of this place, never been myself. The sinners each began excitedly chattering about the sea. Wait, it can't be my turn already. Except for one, that is. I know, we're still not ready for this. Oh, wait. Is this her chapter? Ishmael, you good? No, give me a moment. I need some time to think. While I was still worried about Ishmael's sudden gloominess, I had faith that she would be okay. She was always on top of things after all. Besides, my attention was drawn to the bubbling enthusiasm that seemed to have possessed the sinners. So we are journeying towards the Great Lake. I've only heard of the Great Lake, but never saw it myself, so this is what it looks like, huh? Perhaps our trying journey shall finally be rewarded with a seaside picnic. Aha, I suppose spending a nice vacation here could be a fun experience. If we were permitted to rest, I wish to lie upon the summery sand and gaze up at the skies. I could use some nice standing on a long bench. I wish to try the game of beach volleyball with everyone, that is. Ha, sounds like the Craig. So everyone's happy, nice. The seniors were all eagerly chatting about things they wanted to do. It was nice to see them excited for once, but hey guys, but are we really stopping at the beach? Everyone seemed to be conveniently forgetting the fact that Virgilius never mentioned if we were stopping at the beach. Yeah, that's kind of a, important piece of information, isn't it? What do you think, Charon? Gonna hitch wheels in a ditch, screech! The formerly on-track bus suddenly veered, and everyone was thrown around the bus, as is often the case. Oh, what treachery is this? An ambush! No, this is our stop. The sinners got to their feet, one by one, groaning with pain. What in the name of the wings? Well, we need to clean it up. Only the despairing cries of sinners echoed in the dark and damp view outside the windows. Well, if you want to have leisure time, you have to do the work time, right? Am I right? Yes, we are right. Okay. Mudflat Scrapyard. Of course, our destination was some squelchy green and fetid mudflat. Though I can see the blue sea in the distance, it feels as far away as a dream, buried in mountains of trash from who knows where. What could possibly be here? Well, clear within 10 turns, we would get this, we would get some scrap. This is decent amount of scrap actually for one stage, 35. Yeah. We would only have to clear it 100 times to get 4,000 scrap or so. And I know that 100 times sounds a lot, but it goes fast. I mean, chapter 4 had 54 chapters, and we cleaned that pretty fast. This cannot be. How are we to enjoy our vaccinations at a local such as this? This may come as a surprise to you, Don Quixote, but Virgilius never mentioned that we were here on vacation. Well, it's rather quaint. NB. What is NB? Somebody translate pretty, please? What is the point of showing us that beautiful beach earlier then? Right, I wish I never... Yeah, I don't know what NB would be. Never bother. I don't know. I wish I never even saw the beach. Then I would be so disappointed. Yeah. Right there is the first seen beach. Yeah. So yeah, the beach is there and the scrap is here. But for art, we're not journeying in that direction. It appears to be pristine, the sky is clear. Because that's not our destination. This cannot be. Well, she's not happy. The sinners' faces grew dark with disappointment. Can't say that I wasn't a little excited to have some proper rest myself, but no, I'm actually very excited about cleaning up the trash. Sitting at my PC, clicking buttons and the trash going away. I wish all the trash could be cleared that way. I had a feeling this was going to happen, so where is this exactly? It'd be in everyone's interest to focus on what's next. This is District 21, backstreets of E.G.O. Ha, damn it, we're really not ready for this. Yes. So that's why there hasn't been congestion since the tunnel, because we are not in a nest. That depends on the nest and the backstreets, such generalizations are not encouraged. That seems to be the case this time, however. Is that a private beach over there? The water, its colors are very different from this side. I see, a boundary, as though held by a blade. Those are telltale signs of the place's nature. Indeed, this is the Great Lake. That's just how it has always been. You can assume that a well-maintained vacation spot like that is usually nest territory. My explanations keep getting hijacked. Doesn't this place count as the backstreets when it's so open? The definition of backstreet isn't limited to literal streets between buildings. It refers to all territories within districts not embraced by the nests. Right. Look at all this minging rubbish. The place is in shambles. I'd be gobsmacked if this weren't the backstreets. Oh, behold! Heater is rather useful. What? Finish your sentence. It moved. What? This radio, it moved! Do the radio of District 21 scamper about? Whoa, what are you on about? Whoa! At Heathcliff's cry, everyone turned towards a certain pile of trash. And there it was, all of a sudden, a monster. So we're gonna be fighting trash. That's alright. We have a good team. We'll be fine. Hopefully. So we got a hard trash crab doing a whole bunch of when attacked while this unit has shield, deal 4 blunt damage to the attacker. At less than 70% HP, targets another ally with the least current HP. When attacking an ally, heals HP per damage dealt. When defeating an ally, heals. Okay. Oh, that's the same thing. Hard trash crab, no, this is a sharp trash crab. But it seems like their passives and everything are the same. Okay, so you can pause some of that and read it, I guess. But let me scroll a little bit slower so you can more easily do it. But, oh, come on, game, really? No? That's what you do to me? Yeah? Anyhow, we're gonna click this thing and see how we're doing. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Should be easy enough. Fighting some crabs, cleaning up the beach. It's all good. A perfect heal. That felt good to watch. Now these things will start behaving weirdly, attacking each other, trying to heal themselves, like each other up. But we have enough damage. We're gonna clean up everything. Of course, our MVP, the Sinclair, that I borrow from, well, a really nice person who decided to add me to their friend list. And yeah, it's gonna be. Gonna start it nice and easy, nice and fast, and then we're gonna see where we go from there. Wave 2! 3 more crabs, let's go. So our first fight pretty easy. No problem there. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this event, looking forward to it. And like, I'm just doing normal mirror dungeons for now, like their yields in terms of boxes for unlocking new characters are lower than the new Mirror of Mirrors that I can do now, which I didn't have time for yet, but it's alright, it's alright, my team is strong enough, we don't need any more characters, no need to be greedy, you know, I think it's all good, it's all good, right. So satisfying. Will there be any boss fights here, I wonder? So see, we got some little experience. So after like 3 or 4 months, we're actually gonna get to level 35 on its own without having to spend tickets. Isn't that just wonderful? And look at that, my Faust actually did. Wait. Oh, he didn't do that great. What's up with him? Oh no. Oh no, my MVP. Trash crabs, question mark. Yeah, apparently. How many things does this thing have? Not that many, actually. Only 11, okay. So we're gonna have to repeat them? That's alright. That's alright, I'm fine with that. From mountainous refuse, outcrawled crustacean creatures covered in all sorts of scrap. According to Ishmael, they are pretty famous in the backstreets of E.G.O. Speaking of which, I've wondered what's going on with her. She's been in the doldrums all day. Yeah, well. Let's grab our support again. You can only grab one support from your friend list, but grab their best character and you're gonna be very happy. More crabs. Oh, just click the button. Click the button. Let's go. This game is all about building a really strong team and then unleashing it on your opponents, except when you're fighting a boss. So today actually is the day when I released a video of my first loss in chapter 4. So by the time you're watching this, that time was way gone in the past. But for me, as I click today, my video called A Real Challenge, knowing fairly well people gonna watch me getting destroyed. Don't back, the spicy bush thing. And it's not really even my fault. Well, you already saw it yourself, actually. Like, it's just that I unfortunately lost a really important clash twice. Well, at least once, and things went down the hill. Sort of. Yeah. Anyhow, I completed it fast enough. There was also like a Steam forum where somebody asked, how am I supposed to even do that? And then somebody was like, you should bring very good damage dealers and average clashers. And I'm like, dude, no, you should bring your best clashers and ignore the damage. But hey, that's just me, right? In any case, the Dongbike fight was really nice. It was like the only real challenge I faced in this game, and even that I disposed of easily. So I don't know, they need to put some real challenge. Well, actually the Mirrors of Mirrors are real challenges. So I actually have a real challenge, I just have to do it. Some people speculate. No, nobody speculates, but some people speculate. And anyway. So what are these bug crap things? You know, what are you looking at me for? What makes you think I know? I was doing gawking at you, you're paranoid, that's what. Can't even talk about bugs around this guy. Yeah, well, we can never talk about bugs around him. Crabs are not bugs though, they're crustaceans. Do those count? I don't know, they have like the same hidden like shells and stuff like bugs do. Ugh. They're trash crabs. She would know everything about it. They're what? Ishmael interjected all of a sudden. Trash crabs. They collect trash or scrap like that on their shells and use them as their homes and weapons. They are a tiresome lot. They ambush people working by the waters, attach those wandering in the area, and their numbers grow by the day. Well, we never had really a voice for Ishmael. But they're just one of the innumerable small fries of the Great Lake. What's more important and more treacherous is... I don't know, will that work? I don't know, I'll forget it. Like, I'm trying to give everyone a personality, but I'm not really a voice actor, and you know, it just might be that like people just stay away from my channel because of my dull attempts. Hey guys, already hard at work, huh? A couple of people in work overall seem to be approaching from a distance. Mika! They're valid customers, watch your manners. Oh, these two remind me of... I forgot their names. A really sad story from Library of Ruina. That game broke me. Oh, okay, I guess. But those aren't these. I think she's calling them rags and tags. Rain, they're calling us rags. Do we really have to? Oh, crap. She's called Mika. Wait. Library of Ruina. Mika? Oh no. There was a Mika in Library of Ruina. That's sad. Anyway. Do you really have to watch my manners? Was there a rain in Library of Ruin as well? Dude. Yep, there was. Okay. Those are these two. Shush. They could be enemies. You two, identify yourself. Have you not been informed about us at all? No, not at all. That's why I'm suspicious of you two. Coming up with seemingly plausible yet unverifiable identities like spies. So Rain is a fixer working for the Muller office. He first appears in the same chapter, episode 1. Story. Oh no. Rain, Mika and Olga. Oh crap. Rain, Mika and Olga are first seen at a warp platform, awaiting the arrival of the warp train which will take them to L-Corp's nest. Rain takes this time to question Olga, stating his doubts about their job, asking her about a message they received from T-Corp. In disapproving of both her massive drinking party the night before and her use of their office funds to pay for it, Rain also questions Maya's trustworthiness and her motivation for hiring such a no-name office as theirs. It's not good. Well, at least they avoid the train thing. Okay, well, I'm happy enough I remember these. Where's Olga then, if there's like Rain and Mika here? No, not at all. That's why I'm suspicious of you two, coming up with a seemingly plausible yet unverifiable identities like spies. I'm sorry, wouldn't really spies come up with a more structured approach? Indeed, Otis, there are cooperators who will be assisting us in this time. Then speak sooner next time. Pleased to meet you, Mika Rain. We are LCB, also known as the Limbus Company Bus Department. Limbus? Company? Bus? Where's the D? We are the LCBD! GTQA. Anyway, Bus, right. That's what person said too. You guys are the bus blokes. I was informed that the LCC-B4 team was here first by that person. Do you mean... Sorry, let me check the bus card again. LCCB, right, all accounted for. Yeah, this can't be an accident. Now that we're clear, why don't we continue this conversation back at the shop? Let's take a look at the bus too. This is an awkward place to talk, you know. We are their customers. Oh, they're gonna be fixing up the bus with all the scraps we collect, right? That makes sense. Okay, care to tell us what we are doing here? Our destination, E.G.O, is a nest composed of various nautical structures. Therefore, Mephistopheles in its current form cannot reach there. Oh, we're gonna make it waterborne. We're gonna turn it into a amphibian, right? And the Great Lakes and Venus are unpredictable. I know about that. You're going to need a ship that can withstand such capriciousness. That's right, which is why we sought out a contract with an adequate shop to modify the bus. Ah, adequate you say? Let's go in. Our last staff didn't really hit the budget that hard. I thought we were allowed to eat as much as we wanted. Like Roger said, looking at the somewhat dilapidated shop. Well, I know what dilapidated means. I learned it from a game where I encountered a dilapidated shack. I don't remember what game it was, but it means broken down. Made me curious about the company's finances. But nothing good could ever come out of this conversation, so I decided to table the thought. Right. Dilapidated. What game was it where we found the dilapidated shack or something like that? C68 more. We'll get up there in no time. Just out of curiosity. After 100 fights, he's gonna level up. Well, that's actually not that much. Yeah, I'm happy I left it on 34. Optimization, ladies and gentlemen. Optimization. Let's do one more. The Magic Hell Bus. Oh, look at that. We can already grab our rewards. And you don't actually lose scrap. You just... Oh, that's nice. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Isn't that just beautiful? Okay. Remodel the bus. Right. Recollect the story. Well, I don't want to recollect the story. I want to play it. Where do we click? Wait, what? Wait. Oh, there we go. Another story chapter, sure. I thought this was about to be a fight. Oh no, it was a fight. The boat rides. The pair called Mika and Rain seems to have been expecting us. I guess the LCCB already informed them of our arrival. Looks like we're going to have to modify Mephistopheles in order to get to our next destination. Yes. Yeah. I am empathetic to people like fighting for their rights and stuff, but like a lot of crazy stuff going right now. But let's not go political. I'm gonna put some jabs into some stuff usually in my videos, but like, don't take it to your heart. I'm like, I want everyone just to be happy actually. Rain, I'm going to take a look at this bus, so why don't you get them to the receipt? I mean, entertain the guest. Entertain the guests. Okay. The scenes were led in what appeared to be a workshop packed with tools and various mechanical apparatus. It seems to me that this workshop is capable of making more sophisticated modifications than it initially appeared. Ah, you recognize these. During the war, it was of utmost importance to have a general understanding of arms and gear workshops. Aha! This awkward conversation was cut short by a sudden and deafening noise. But what's that sound? That was Mephistopheles' scream, or the alarm rather. She's like, I'm hungry! Or, ah! Anyway. I'm sorry, I think I did something wrong. Are those stomping noises also you, Mika? Look outside! They appear to be of the same species as the one we encountered earlier. They look pretty similar. They're not pretty similar, they're indeed of the same species. Everyone outside, now! Outside. A giant enemy crab with a massive shipping container on its back loomed over us. Well, at least for a brief moment. We were soon overwhelmed by the sound of heavy metal scraping against the floor. Men, spread out! Where do we have to get cracking this time? Just as we were all collectively losing our minds. It's noggin, of course. A dark figure leapt down from somewhere onto the creature's head. King Trash Crab! Sit still, quit struggling! So it killed it, like God of War mode. A blinding light and a deafening explosion assaulted the crab's shell. Something. It is fleeing. The figure leaped gracefully from the back of the fleeing creature and slowly approached us. Ha! She crouched over the depressing mudflat in her swim fins and stood before us, a colossal harpoon resting on her shoulder. Right, so you are the boss people the fella mentioned. After some time passed. Allow me to formally introduce them with Olga this time. Of course, of course. I knew it. I knew there's gonna be Olga. See? I called it. I remembered some stuff from Library of Ruina. It was a long game though, I forgot most of it. They are from the Molar Boatworks, here to help us with modifications for Mephistopheles. Oh, we're getting a whole intro and everything. Call me flattered. Big sis, they're still our dear customers. We should watch our... Ah, come on. I didn't do anything wrong, did I? Bugger, I didn't even do anything yet. So, yet being the keyword here. Our business just opened, so there's nothing wrong with being a little careful. I'd imagine the sudden switch in your career path couldn't have been easy. Was it manageable? Olga, grade 5 fixer. Well... Fixer? What? They weren't a fixer? I thought I had caught scent of a noble one. Wherefore has those strayed from the path of a fixer? The life of a fixer must have been a grueling one, surely. Where was thy most prolific district? Which association, which task has thou taken to rise to become a grade 5 fixer? A workshop exam, a trust association indeed. Well, they ended up in the wrong library, that's what happened to them. I'm happy to see them alive still. Fine, yes, I understand. I apologize, Olga. Soon there will be peace and quiet. Well, I don't know. Will it? The red gaze. Greetings. I guess. Blimey, it has been so long since I had to be so polite. Well, that's polite enough. It seems that people have been returning one by one from the books since the incident at the library. Ah. They did end up in the book. What was the book called? Book of Rain. Okay. How was it for you? Same story, eh? One moment I was like, and I'm dead, and next I'm suddenly waking up somewhere around here. No Mika, no rain, stomach hankering, though I should grab myself a notch soon. You know, how'd it go again? A trash crab appeared, you fashioned a few things around you into a weapon, smashed its head in, turned it into a barbecue. Bob's your uncle. And fannies around, tasted like ours though. Then you started selling scrap metal from the back of those crabs. Ha, okay Rain, how about I leave the storytelling to you, yeah? That Olga lady's got a pretty flippant personality, huh? Yeah, Roger, like someone else I know. I have no idea who you're talking about. Is it her? Oh, what's that? That's a prosthetic head, isn't it? Big sis, we'll be here all day if you keep derailing. Okay, I gotcha. Right, the moon they called Olga fell back, licking her tongue. And a man they called Rain came forward, bringing us up to speed. He's just a boy, dude. He was a fixer working alongside Olga and Mika until they were all sucked into the library, getting wrapped up in these things called receptions. And just when he thought he was goner, he suddenly came to began wandering and found Olga. They began collecting scrap metal together, with Mika joining along the way, and they ended up running a workshop almost like they used to run the office back in the old days. So there wasn't any particular order in which they were turned from the book. The patterns have yet to reveal themselves to me. Virgilius muttered something to himself, looking at Faust, who stood near him. Faust nodded silently. I knew that there was something between the two of them, but it was always about something apocryphal. Okay, what does apocryphal means? I don't know. Let's Google it. Apocryphal. Oh boy. Apocryphal, of doubtful authenticity. But it was something. But it was always about something doubtful. But it was always something about doubtful authenticity that I couldn't even begin to understand. Apocryphal. Besides, I was starting to get worried about Ishmael, who was growing increasingly distraught. It was about time I talked to her about her sudden change. Ishmael, so you've been here before. It looked like you recognized those scraps from earlier. Yes, is that a problem? No, not really. I'm just wondering how they taste. It sounds like people eat those crabs. I can see plain as day that you're trying to do with that inane question, but I'll entertain it anyway. Yes, I had it more than a few times as crab chowder. It was a pretty digestible flavor once I got past the vomit traveling back my esophagus. Does that answer your question? Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, I didn't think that was the best question I could have come up with, but her reception was much colder than I'd expected. So that thing is edible, huh? Oh, it almost looks like an abnormality or a distortion. No, I don't think that's an abnormality or a distortion. Really? Then, since Dante can distinguish between an abnormality and a distortion, they were able to tell without me explaining. They are living organisms, mutants, if you will. Theoretically speaking, there shouldn't be any problem with ingesting them. Grandmother used to collect mutated animals too. I've never seen anything like this one, though. What a priceless experience. Yep, so they're pretty much our daily grub. The woman they called Mika was walking over from inside the boat workshop, an inscrutable look on her face. Mika, how much of it do we get to work on here? You know, there's this thing that my father who worked in the workshop used to say. The whole shebang. What, all the way down to the engines or something like that? No, not that far. I won't dare go tinkering with that thing either. I saw the internals of the bus and it's on a whole nother level of complexity. But yeah, pretty much everything else has to be changed. No flotation device, no propellers, no steering gear, nothing. So, what do we do now? This was to be expected. Please present us with a solution. Did the manager say something, or do they just tick-tock sometimes? Well, anyway, we do have a plan to fix it. What we lack are parts. Parts for the bus. What do you need? Us to collect scrap or something? Yep, exactly. And from what I've seen so far, I'm certain you and your company are cut out for the job. With that, Mika pointed away, towards where the trash crabs were. Defeat the trash crabs, and you should be able to collect the scrap they are carrying. How many do we need to kill? A lot? Of course, that's what we were here for, isn't it? Precisely. Your job at this stop is to collect parts to modify the bus. It's a far simpler and easier job than retrieving a golden bow. Now then, while I converse with our cooperators, everyone to the beach. That is no beach. Yes, it is. Even that mudflat is a part of the Great Lake, also known as the sea. Right. Okay, well, a journey to the past, right? Very happy about it. Muller office, Mika, Olga, and Rain. Well, I'm very hyped up to continue this story, so I'll see you tomorrow in the next episode where we're gonna be doing the time to collect some scrap. And like modify our bus and all that good stuff. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Drop a like if you did. Have a wonderful day. Do some nice things. Be kind to each other. And let's make the world a better place together. Thank you for watching. And see you in the next episode of Limbus Company. TheNeomare signing out. Bye bye.